Renee Hahn, your Naples Real Estate Expert. This video is part of a series I call Naples Revealed, where we explore all the various aspects of Naples, Florida living. Be sure to subscribe below to keep up to date on new videos to help familiarize yourself with the Naples area. And of course, reach out anytime if I can be of assistance to you on your journey to explore Naples living.
When people think of Naples, they're usually picturing beautiful beaches, world-class golf courses, and of course, the palm-lined streets. But if you're considering a move here, you might also be wondering, what about the crime rate? Is Naples as safe as it seems? Or are there any hidden surprises lurking behind those bougainvillea covered gates? So let's break it down. Data in hand, and I'm going to give you the real scoop on how safe Naples is. And maybe we'll sprinkle a little humor in to keep it light, because who said crime stats have to be boring, right? The numbers don't lie. Let's review the Naples crime stats. And let's start with the facts. Naples consistently ranks as one of the safest cities in Florida. And honestly, it's pretty easy to see why. Because according to the FBI crime data, the overall crime rate in Naples is well below both the state and the national averages. So let me give you a little perspective. Naples' violent crime rate is about 1.4 per 1,000 residents. So what's the US average of violent crime? A much higher 4 per 1,000 residents. So it comes to serious crimes like assault, robbery, or God forbid worse, Naples keeps things pretty peaceful. Sure, we may have the occasional excitement. You might find a golf cart joyride gone wrong, but violent crime, not so much. Even property crimes, things like burglary, car theft, they're lower in Naples than most other places. So Naples sees about 10.8 property crimes per 1,000 residents, while the national average sits at 19 per 1,000. So while you should always lock up and be smart, chances are pretty slim that your car is going to disappear from the Whole Foods parking lot. Most dangerous things in Naples? Really have to think about that. Now, if you're looking for the real danger in Naples, it's more likely involving a fast moving golf cart, someone leaving their umbrella at beach unattended on a windy day, or a surprise encounter with an overly curious pelican at the pier. Crime, again, not so much. That said, there are a few key places where the crime rate is higher, but don't worry. I'm talking about petty stuff. We're talking like parking tickets. You see, Naples can be tough on those who dare to park in the wrong spot downtown, or forget to feed that hungry meter. So if you're planning on living here, just make sure you pay attention to those parking signs. Gated communities, let's talk about that a bit. A Naples specialty, one thing that contributes to the Naples lower crime rate is the abundance of gated communities. Now, I do want to point out that the most expensive communities in Naples are actually not gated, so I don't want you to feel like you have to be in a gated community to be safe. But if you've driven around Naples, you've probably noticed that nearly every other community has a gate. These aren't just for show. Gated communities do offer an extra layer of security that makes life here even safer. And to be honest, there's something satisfying about swiping your key fob and watching those gates open like you're entering your own private kingdom. Living in a gated community can significantly reduce your risk of crime, or at least give you the peace of mind that your Amazon packages will stay on your doorstep. But even in non-gated communities, Naples is known for that community feel. Told you, the most expensive neighborhoods in Naples are non-gated. So neighbors are going to look out for each other. Now, let's talk about Naples' surrounding areas. If you're considering a move to Naples, you might also be curious about its surrounding areas, places like Marco Island, Bonita Springs, or Estero. These areas are actually equally low in crime and share Naples' commitment to safety. So while Naples gets the most attention, and for good reason, these smaller neighboring towns do offer their own brand of laid-back living with minimal crime. So let's look at Collier County. Collier County as a whole, where Naples is located, enjoys lower than average crime rate compared to the rest of Florida. So no matter where you plan to sink your roots in, this part of the state is pretty safe. You're in safe territory. So let's talk about if Naples is safe for families. If you've got kids, grandkids, safety might be one of your top concerns. The good news, Naples is known for being family friendly. People don't always know that because it's been such a long-standing retirement community, but you'll often see kids playing outside, families walking their dogs, and neighbors chatting in their driveways. It's kind of a place where you feel comfortable letting your kids ride their bikes to the park without worrying too much. The school districts here also have their own safety protocols in place. And with such low crime rate, parents can breathe easy, knowing that Naples isn't just a vacation paradise. It's a safe place to raise a family. Now, the crime of high prices, well, let's be real for a second. The biggest crime in Naples might just be the price of real estate. But if you're willing to pay for that luxurious lifestyle, you'll certainly be rewarded with an area that's not only stunning, but it's safe. While crime might not be much of an issue, Naples has its fair share of sticker shock when it comes to home prices. But hey, the cost of living in one of the safest and most beautiful places in the country is a bit higher. It's a price I and many others are certainly willing to pay. So let me leave you with some final thoughts. A safe bet in paradise. At the end of the day, Naples lives up to its reputation as safe, serene, and downright delightful place to live. So whether you're strolling Fifth Avenue South for dinner, drinks, or entertainment, biking along the Gulf, or just enjoying your morning coffee on the Lanai, you can feel confident that crime isn't something you'll be worrying about much. The occasional parking ticket or a sunscreen mishap, sure. But in terms of real crime, Naples is about as peaceful as it gets. So go ahead, take a deep breath, and enjoy the good life, because here in Naples, safety is just one other perk of a paradise among many, many others. If you're the type who likes to dig into the details and get a feel for the area before making a final move, there are plenty of resources where you can check out Naples crime stats for yourself, and I encourage you to do that. It's important to be educated. So websites like Neighborhood Scout, City Data, FBI, Crime Data Explorer, those can all give you the latest numbers on crime rates in Naples and also the surrounding areas. You can also look into Collier County Sheriff Office for local crime reports, and they will also do safety updates. I have myself on some alerts, so I see things as they're happening, and it's interesting. It's also reassuring. It's always a good idea to do your homework, but rest assured, whether you're pulling the data or just walking the streets, Naples is truly about as safe as it gets. So that's all we have for you today on the safety in Naples, but I hope you'll join me for future topics on Naples Revealed as we explore all things Naples and the truth behind it. Of course, I'm Renee Hahn, your Naples real estate expert, and you can always find me at yournaplesexpert.com. Thank you and have a fantastic day.